SH00TER Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds, starting with dun, dun, dun. Steven Wren. What's up, Steve? Master Blaster. Turn that cap lock off, player. Underground West. What's up? San Diego tapping in. Neckbone, what it do? St. Louis, Aaron Lone, what's up? It's going down. You know it's going down. All them players coming up out that H-Town, it's going down. Manita Wilson. What's up, Manita? Is that Dacky Stone? Pollard? Dwayne Pollard? Official Brother Boldly Music and TV. Well, it's going to be a hell of a domain name. Jamie Collins, what's up? Markel Kelly, Boss Boggin, Santa Ana. What up, what up, what up? All right, fam, I'm going in. Let me put up a pic of my subject here. All right, fam, check it out. On the left is Sauce Walker. On your right is Say So P. And in the middle, boy, Jaden Dandridge. How did Jaden get in this picture? See, what had happened is Jaden allegedly was in the car where the shooters jumped out over the weekend and shot Sauce Walker in the leg and killed his artist, Say So P. Jaden is the alleged, or one of the alleged, trigger men. I think I said that they would be caught within 48 hours. That shooting happened on Sunday, I believe. So just a little over 48 hours, they had him in custody. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. When you think you Billy Badass can hop out of a car in broad daylight in front of an arena in one of the most prestigious areas of town, downtown Memphis, and start shooting people, your ass is going to get caught. Your ass is going to jail. Just remember that. The next shooter, because you know it's going to be more, because boy, I swear to God, these dudes do not learn. You can't just tell them boo-boo stink. They just got to go in there and stick their head in the toilet to believe it. You can't just tell them it. You just can't tell them that boo-boo stink. They got to go and smell it. They got to go all the way in the bathroom and smell it. You know, I'd be found sometimes you give people a warning when you come out the restroom, you done tore it up. Be like, oh man, you don't want to go in there. Nah, they just got to go in there anyway. Be like, oh, man, I ain't know it was that bad, fool. I told you don't go in there. You commit a broad daylight shooting, especially in a popular area of town, your ass going to jail. You gonna get caught. So unless you just tired of your freedom, unless you're ready to surrender your freedom and you want to be a slave for the next several decades, you better find another way to resolve your conflict. So Memphis police officers have been working around the clock, allegedly, to find the gunman responsible for killing Sauce Walker's artist SH00TER and shooting Sauce in the leg. And police released photos of one of the suspects on Wednesday, charging him with murder. A warrant for 21-year-old Jaden Dandridge, 21 years old, life over, boy, has been issued, and he's facing several charges on top of first-degree murder, 2 counts of employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony, and auto theft. As reported over the weekend, Sauce and SH00TER were blitzed outside the Westin Hotel in downtown Memphis in an ambush of bullets in broad daylight. Police are confident they pinpointed Jaden accurately by combing through several hours of surveillance footage and dot connecting. Several hours of surveillance footage. Now remember, these dudes had only taken a few seconds to commit their crimes. It was only a few seconds. They got out, started busting in less than a minute. They were already back in the car, gone. So what several hours of surveillance footage are they watching? The surveillance footage from everywhere possible until they reach the point to where these guys got out of the vehicle and they could see their faces. So they're going to start at the point of the crime, scene of the crime. That's where they start pulling surveillance footage from every angle, from every building in that area. And then they just start widening the net until they pick up the car, until they pick up that car and the people who were driving that car. And sometimes that net can extend for miles. See? All they do is just keep on going out, further out, until they pick the car up all the way from wherever it was, a mile away, or a block away, or 15 miles away. They thought because they were at a distance from the scene of the crime that they were safe. That this guy here thought he could show his face. The other one had enough sense to keep his mask on the entire time. This guy, he thought, hey man, let me jump out right here and handle this business right quick, get back in, and go handle this business. Investigators also recovered the white sedan used in the shooting, a stolen 2021 Dodge Charger 392 Scat Pack. They're urging anyone with info leading up to Dandridge's arrest to dial 901-528-CASH for a potential $6,000 reward. $6,000 reward. I would think on a case this big that the reward would be more substantial, but that's the number right now, six racks. So y'all know how this go, right? Before they don't necessarily have to catch this dude to get the rest of them. So what's going to happen is the people who know that guy right there, they know who that guy was with that day. Somebody know who he was with that day. Somebody knows who he left out the house with or who he got in the car with. Somebody knows. And that somebody is going to tell somebody who's going to tell somebody who's going to tell the police. They may find out who the other guys are just by IDing him. But they don't necessarily even have to talk to him to get him to talk. Now that they got his face, they're going to start connecting. You better believe they're already interviewing his closest friends, his closest relatives. Who does he hang out with? Who he kick it with? Who did he go see? Who did he see that day? And they're going to find out who the other guys are like that. They don't necessarily have to get him to confess. And by the time they bring him in, they're going to say, yo, your boys have already told us what the play is. You want to tell your side of the story? They're going to be like, yeah, man, so Jaden, do you like you want to take the top bunk or the bottom bunk? You like sleeping on the top bunk or the bottom bunk? You like you like your oatmeal you like your oatmeal with the milk already mixed in, and you want the milk on the side? "21, life over." Somebody right now is listening to this show, and they're 21 years old right now. It's somebody his exact age right now listening to this show. And they might be thinking to themselves, man, damn, that's my age. And they might have that, they might be on that same trajectory. They might be thinking the same type of way, got the same mentality. They might hear what I got to say and wise up. Or they may have the mentality like, hey, I ain't got nothing to lose. My life is worthless. I don't really care about myself. I don't really love myself. So they can do whatever they want to do with me. I don't care. Because some people do have that mentality. Some people really don't care about themselves. And those people are really dangerous to be around. Because if a person don't care about themselves, you know damn well they don't care about you. And they damn sure don't care about no kids they bring into this world. If that is the ultimate form of hate, it's to not care about yourself. With the legacy of slavery and hearing everything that you know about slavery, to go and do a crash dummy mission and voluntarily make yourself a slave, something got to be wrong with you mentally. So I said that they would be captured within 48 hours. On Sunday, I said that. So, it's been about, they were not captured, but identified. So it's been just under 3 days, just over 48 hours. Well, actually, it's been closer to 72 hours since I made that statement. See that area where that happened at, where that shooting happened, that murder happened? That's the money area. That's money. Nothing but money over there. And they cannot have people feeling unsafe where they're trying to collect a bunch of money at. They trying to get money over there, man. They can't have you messing up the hustle. They can't have you killing folks messing up the hustle. Hell, if they can avoid it, they'll never kill anybody in front of a venue like that. Have you ever noticed the police don't kill in front of venues? They don't kill unless somebody's just on a rampage shooting or whatever, but you never hear about those random shootings where the police illegally kill people and just blow somebody's head off for no reason at all. You never hear about them killing people in ritzy neighborhoods. You never hear about them killing people, in front of the mall, the high-end mall, the stadium, the arena. They don't do that because they know they messing with that money. People gonna start feeling unsafe. So when somebody else do it, oh man, they really get hot about that because they want to be the only one to be able to kill like that. And if they ain't gonna do it, you damn sure ain't finna do it and get away with it. So they're gonna make sure that if you do something like that and trying to mess up the bag, oh man, you trying to fumble their bag, you trying to purpose, oh man, yeah, they're coming to get you. They're gonna use all their resources. A lot of times people think that they got away with something because they got away with something. They think, what I'm saying is, they think because the police ain't scooped them up, that somehow they outsmarted the police. A lot of times the police already know what you did, and they just got other bigger fish to fry, or they waiting on you to, they're actually padding the case, waiting on you to do some other stuff. Or the only reason why you're getting away is because they don't care about what you got going on, about what you're doing. But when they decide to care, they're coming to get you. And that's too much power to have. That's too much power to give them to me. Like, yo, yeah, we know what you're doing. We see what you're doing. We know you did it. Woo, woo, but we don't care about that. Now, this murder right here, we care about this murder right here. Now, this is the one we care about. Buckhorse DC in the building. What up? Thrive and Glow with Joe. All right. Gary Nelson. Judge Dredge. Said it took them 2 years to find me. But they found you, didn't they? Man, it's damn near impossible to hide forever out here. And especially if one person knows that you're hiding, if one person knows you're wanted, that's too much to have to worry about. Every day you gotta work. And then if that person knows, you gotta make sure that person is you good with that person the entire time. That person can blackmail you. That person can just call you every day and ask for $50. You're gonna have to give it to them. You have to find some kind of way to come up with it if you ain't got it, because they got that murder hanging over your head. And then I'm gonna tell you something now, fam. With this facial recognition stuff, oh man, you damn sure going to jail now. I'm gonna tell you how cold this facial recognition is. Facial recognition is so cold that everywhere you go, there's going to be cameras taking a picture of your face, whether you know it or not. Cameras are going to be taking pictures of your face, and your face is going to be wherever your face has been on camera, including your own phone, your laptop is going to register in a data bank. It's going to register in a data bank. So when you're in an area like him, and and facial recognition probably caught him on this one. That's probably how they caught him. But once they get that picture of your face, pick up that camera, pick up anywhere. They got you. They know your name, your address, where you work, where you don't work, who you hang out with. Everybody. They know everything. That facial recognition, man, that technology is winning right now. And these youngsters going to have to look up at the scoreboard and realize that they're losing. They're down big time, big time. Like what they're doing is not working. I can see if you was doing something and it was working, you was getting away with it, but you're not. Even if you think you got away with a few murders before this, okay, you ain't got away with it now. They still caught you. I mean, like, I'm just looking at a lot of this stuff and I'm like, man, if I'm a youngster, even when I was a youngster, bro, I still would learn from stuff that I would watch and see other people doing. Because I always realized that, and I still made mistakes, but a lot of mistakes I didn't make because I watched the mistakes of others and I learned from their mistakes. So I'm just wondering how many of these youngsters are actually watching and seeing these dudes throw their lives away, pulling out these things, doing the exact same thing, and how many are really watching, like paying attention? Do they watch the videos? And if they do, is it one of those things? Is it a badge? Do they consider it a badge of honor to go to prison? To throw their lives away? Is that a badge of honor to be removed from your home, your environment, your neighborhood, your family, and put in a cage to rot for decades? Is that considered a badge of honor? Is that a flex? Because if it is, it's the worst flex I've ever heard of. Look at it, bro. They got that boy face clear as day. They picked him up. They picked up the car in another area of town. What they did is they put out the web. They just put the web out there and started with the videos that was right there at the scene of the crime. And then they just spread it the web, spread until they picked up the car. And they caught old buddy and them getting out of the car. Boy, I bet you their eyes got big. I bet their hearts was pumping so fast when they saw a dude get out of that car with no mask on. Boy, I bet their hearts was like pumping fast, like, got him. I bet they started high-fiving and everything in that room when they was watching it. Like, yo, whoa, whoa, baby, whoa. I bet they was high-fiving hard. So if you're just not joining, fam, the man on the left is Sauce Walker. The man on the right is this artist, SH00TER, who was gunned down in Memphis. And the man in the middle is Jaden Dandridge. He is wanted for the murder of SH00TER and the shooting of Sauce Walker. Anthony X, what up? Mike Pena, what it do? Anthony say caught by Friday. Shit, to be honest, bro, they got him. He already caught, really, because now that they know who he is, shit, they can sit back and kick it now. They got him. He ain't no way. Ain't no way he gonna get up out of that. Magic Wheel of Crypto, what's up? All right, fam, that's my time. Listen, give me a thumbs up if you think that they're gonna have this dude in custody by the weekend. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, they ain't even that good. Memphis police, they ain't that good. Give me a thumbs up if you think they'll catch him by the weekend. Thumbs down if you say, nah, that ain't gonna happen. Drop a comment, fam. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Till next time, unless there's some breaking news tonight, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.